Hi everyone, thanks for joining us again. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the TIE Advanced and TIE Fighter set from Bandai, the little mini kit series. You would have seen some other reviews on these already. Great little kits. And I've just got a couple of the previous ones, the X-Wing and a Y-Wing in the background there, just so you got some scale. And you can see roughly what they're like. These are 1/144, 1:144 if I'm not mistaken. And if you have a look on the box, it's very similar to all the other ones. You've got your sticker sheet, you've got all your call-outs along the side here, and a bit of a rundown on the vehicle, or vehicles in this case. And yeah, let's have a look. Alright, so as with all Bandai kits, they come wrapped in a little plastic bag, similar to that, so all your parts are bagged, which is great. And on the inside here, whoop, keep doing that. On the inside here, we've got our instructions. So starts off with your TIE Advanced, and then moves to your TIE Fighter, and then you've got an option to have them on the display stand there together. So it comes with a couple of different stand options, which is slightly different to what they've done previously. But let's have a look. Sticker sheet. All right, pretty simple. There really isn't much need for decals on this one. Most of this can be hand painted, and it would probably look better hand painted, to be honest, than trying to use decals on them. They're regular shapes, and getting the decals, whatever you call them, to sit on those shapes would be quite awkward. So doesn't really matter that there's no decal sheet in there anyway. Normal stand, so I'll put that aside for now. So that's the same as what you get on the X-Wings, the Y-Wing, etc., etc. It's Star Destroyer, whatever. It's all there. And we'll just pull these parts out. There's nothing really else in the box, just your warnings and some advertising. And let's have a look. So we're going to use a little blackboard sheet here, just to help pick out the detail and help zoom in on these parts, because they are really lovely. So we've got the TIE Fighter first, and you can see you've got your cockpit sections here. These will be for where the wings join to the middle section, the opposite side of this, and the rear section of the cockpit there. So let's just zoom in as much as I can on this. And let's have a look here. Look at the detail on that. How cool is that? Just pick it up in the light. Yeah, that is fantastic. And they're such small kits too. You know, how they do that, you know, that's pretty hard. So yeah, it looks really good. Now you might see there's a little bit of distortion on the surface here. That's not a mold mark. It's not anything wrong with it. Basically, it'll be from where the injections come in from the plastic molding. So once you paint it, you're not going to see that there. It just sort of stands up, or stands out, because it's a little shinier than the rest of it. But you'll have no problem once that's painted. And we'll just show you the interior there, or the inside of that section there. All right. Pretty cool. All right, get the light to shine on that. The other section of the TIE Fighter, pretty similar. All right, so same panel, and that's just the front of the cockpit there. And then you have on the other part, you would have seen the front of the cockpit, which just clips in there. And the back's the same again. Right, but lovely detail. That's the stand. So that's the option for your stand. And you can actually put this little arm here on this other part. We'll just sneak ahead, sorry. That little arm there, and use both models on the same stand, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll double check that. One moment, please. There we go. Yeah, so on the bottom of the box there, you can see you can put the TIE Fighter on one side and the TIE Advanced on the other. So a little different there. Not too bad. All right, the TIE Advanced. Let's just zoom in on the panels here for you to have a look at. Little honeycomb detail there. Very nice. All right, very well done. Now I have noticed on these parts, just at the top here, pretty much center of the screen right there, it's hard to get it because they're so small. There's tiny deviation. That's reasonably noticeable to the eye when you're looking at the kit. It's just a tiny sink mark. Once it's painted though, I don't think you're going to see that. So I wouldn't worry about trying to fix that. I think once it's painted, because don't forget that's going to be black, and it's so shallow anyway, you're not gonna see it. But just the interior there, a couple little injector pins there, but they're going to be hidden by these sections when you put them on. So no biggie there either. But lovely detail, really nicely done. So I've got that bit there, and we'll look at the back of the cockpit and the other section as well. So that's the rear of the cockpit there, and we've got the other solar panel and the rear of the ship, front of the cockpit, top of the cockpit. That'll be the underside. Pretty basic, and very well thought out. You know, injector pins in here. Imagine if you had to try and fill those. So just if they were further back or something like that, and you had to fill them, that'd be an absolute nightmare. So they've really, you know, as with everything they've done, they've thought it out so well and done a really good job. So thank you once again, Bandai. This is a great little kit. I'm going to look forward, well, I do look forward to building it. I might even try and play around with it, and yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of making an ugly or something. Haven't decided yet. I might do something a little bit different, but I'll definitely get a couple of these little sets. Have some fun with them. Yeah, there you go. Very good, very simple. Thanks again, Tokyo Model Detectives, for sending this one. And yeah, anyone who's looking to order any of the Bandai series, the Bandai Star Wars series, for a very reasonable price, definitely check out Darren's website and link below, TMD, Tokyo Model Detective. And I'll get all my stuff off him. So thank you, Darren. And thanks everyone for watching.